Skella from Stomp, and today we're talking all things wedge. This is a very popular style of shoe and often sought after. The last couple of years have been a bit funny with wedges. They sort of started to teeter out, and then thankfully they've come back in because they have a very, very strong following. A wedge is something that has no gap. It comes continuously on and it has a wedge heel. Wedges can be different shapes and sizes like most shoes. Some of them can be completely flat at the front, like that, low to the ground with a low heel, and others can be platformed. Like this has a little bit of a platform just under the toes and a low wedge. But then we can go quite high and extreme or chunky. You can have a high platform and carry on all the way through and have an open toe. You can have closed toe wedges, but we don't actually do a lot of that because we're a summer style store all the year round. I just like to keep it light and fresh for you guys. Like this one, she was a huge seller last season and continuing on this year that we've refilled with the pearl accents. So wedges can be not necessarily boring. A lot of them are now taking on new heights and new excitement. Our Spanish wedges do extremely well. There's a lot of raffia design there and on the front. They're also really, really popular from XTI from Spain. Another one that we do from Portugal is our Alba aerobics, which are really, really bendy and squishy and easy to wear. And they are low and tucked in together, little peep toe at the front and all closed in. And this is very, very popular as well. But wedges can be whatever you want them to be. One of our best-selling styles are our Plactons, which I'm sure you've all tried by now, which has a really beautiful memory foam sole and is very squishy and has the built-in platform under the toes, which I think is what their signature is, and has the cork finish. So this is extremely popular, and we've done it in many fronts. So this is the T-bar. This one was like a slide that I just showed you before. Always really popular. On a lower wedge, just a good little basic like this. Still got a little bit of platform under the toe. So for those of you who feel it under their toes, for the more adventurous, Chrissy Brazil, I mean, look at that. Look at all this color on this heel and on the front. They're just so unique and so different. And this is for the girl who just likes to go without even thinking. Like you can walk, you can do it high, you can do it low, and so on. I mean, the older lady often likes a low wedge, not much thinking. Your heel doesn't get caught in anything in this gap in between in a wedge. When you walk, you just walk on top. That's easy. There's no worrying about what's in between here to here. So this is fantastic. Again, often with wedges too, you can sort of new heights. You can go as high as you want. You can get higher as well, or as platformed as you like. There's a great one from Nude that we've done a couple of seasons. Fantastic. And again, you can do closed in back. You can do open back. You can do, this one from Mollini was really popular, just simple. So if you can imagine this on the foot, it just looks like two straps. It's not bulky, it's slim, it's not wide, it's thinner. So, you know, like I've explained before with the fat bum, you can go as thick or as crazy as you like. Like you can see on Amela, she's wider, so you've got more surface area. But on Kim, she's a bit thinner. And our best-selling style in wedge is this low beauty, Marzi. We do it every season with Mollini. I think I've had this in the shop for the whole time I've had the shop, maybe 11 or 12 years. Simple, effective, a bit thinner through the back, but low and easy. You can run in these, it's, you know, quite possible. And Velcro, who doesn't love Velcro? So that's great. And then we've done even an evening version of Marzi. For those of you who just have evening events and want to put something under a glitzy dress, well, it's got a bit of a glitzy finish, so that it's a getaway with murder shoe, I think, which is fantastic. But you can get as creative or as exciting as you want. Like the leopard print's really popular with the Placton. Another great one is the Django. Django and Juliette do this low one called Skip. She's great too. Little bit of a platform, very squishy sole, closed in heel. Some people don't like their heels exposed. They don't want that exposure. Little pig toe at the front, very popular. Moving on from a wedge, in a lower case, we go into what we call a flat form. Now, these look like wedges, but they're not. They're lower. They're lower, they're completely full, they're a chunkier shoe, but there's a lot of flat forms going on. Actually, I'm wearing the brown version of these on my feet, and I have a lot of problems with my feet. So this arch support is fantastic. It's Velcro at the front, it's Velcro across the toe, it's also Velcro at the back. So you don't actually have to, you just slip your foot in, you adjust it to where you need, and it's fantastic. And so you can see I'm wearing my brown ones today. I live in them on this hard floor, and they actually cup in my arch. And I sit in the little footbed, and they are so comfortable. I mean, I'm here for hours, so I'm so comfortable. And I just adjust the back, and in I go. Little bit of glitz, which is fantastic, because you know, who doesn't like a little bit of glitz to make it a little less boring? And away you go. And you can see there's a mold under your toes. So it's really, really comfortable. That's a Mollini one, but we have the very ever popular Alias May Paris. This one has a little bit of flex. It's got no back, it's a slip-on, and I just cannot get enough of this shoe. And then we've done it in several other brands. Harani is a great one from Tony Bianco. Again, Velcro at the back, Velcro at the front. Love that cushion feel with the stitching. Just makes it like a little bit of more personality. That's fantastic. Also, Siren just do a great little slip-on. All Velcro adjusted. But see, all a flat form. Maybe different heights in flat form, but still a flat form. So it still has the mold, right? But it's not flat like you would pick up something like this. So even though they're called flats, it still has the form. So you can put your foot in and hug your sole of your foot. Another really popular one was the Mollini as well. It's Velcro adjusted. It's super bendy, you know, and it moves with you. Some of them can be a bit chunky and there's no flex. I've tried to keep it as flexible as I can. Some of them are, like this Alias May is a little stiffer, little less work, but does have the flat form, thinner up the top, the two straps. So this is the Dana. And then really popular, not much stock left, trying to get some more, is the Rebecca in the Siren. So a lot of people have been loving the flat form. See that high arch there? So supportive, but are loving this thinner rope style on the top, so that it's a little bit more delicate over the top of your foot and a little less chunk. But this look is not going away. I have done the buying for a summer for this year, and there's still a lot of this going on. So you're going to see a lot of this look. And I guess I was a bit hesitant to begin with too. And until I put my feet in, I guess I didn't really understand how comfortable they are. And now look at me. It also gives me a little bit of height. So where I would wear my normal flats, I'm feeling like a little bit, oh, I'm kind of wearing a shoe now, not so much. Plackton also do a little bit of a flat form, which they're famous for. We've got this two strap in, adjustable on the side. We've also done their toe through version as well. Super comfortable, a little bit of thickness through the arch and on the floor. So, you know, and they come in a variety of colors. Flat forms can be whatever you want them to be, how exacerbated or how simple as well. Another one that we do, which is a little less chunky, but if you can see, it's not completely flat, it's just the Easy Step. The most simple, basic sandal that we've had for years. Flexi, see all that ribbing, that moves with you when you walk. So when you are walking, you're not stomping, you're moving, which is great. And that's why you pay what you pay. It has a very comfortable sole. So I just wanted to give you some insight as to what we have. Wedge, flat form. So flat forms turn into higher wedges. This is a new one. I absolutely love this. I almost forgot to show you. It's a new top end, wraps around the ankle, but look at that stud detail. Look at that stud detail. Slightly square toe, which gives you a bit more width. Crossover in the front, really cute. Just wraps around your ankle, no big deal. Tan, but look at this gold. It's a soft platinum. Wraps around the ankle. How great would that little stud detail? You'd probably get away with this with a Camilla. You could get away with this with jeans. You could get away with this with a lot of looks. You don't necessarily, sometimes when things are a metal, it allows you to dress things up. And don't forget, your shoes face the ground, so you're looking up and over. Amazing to wear. So that's another platform that I'm really excited that we've received. So I hope this helps you. I hope this gives you some insight and some, look at that. I just love shoes. They're just so beautiful. Look at all that work. I mean, and you know, that'd be great for under a ball dress. It's up to you. This one's done extremely well as well. So the brown version with the brown highlights. So like I said, wedges, lots of fun, lots to do. Platforms, keep your eye out, come and try them, give them a go. This is not a fad, this is a thing, it's not going away. So we will be stocking a lot more of it through summer, which will come sort of August onwards, but we will keep filling as we go. And we hope to see you soon at Stomp. Bye.